बहुत लंबे अंतराल के बाद एक लाइव का एक्सपीरियंस ले रहा हूँ। आज का दिन 3 सितंबर 2023 हिस्ट्री में अपना एक अलग महत्व रखता है। देयर आर सम नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स आल्सो and some good points also. Negative points are from the angle of humanity. Many of you might not be knowing that this particular day, 3rd September, is known for initiation of two world wars, big world wars, the World War I, the World War II. Unfortunately, started on this day, a common date. So it is in history. The First World War, 3rd September 1916, near a place known as Nancy, between Germany and France. It started today itself. And immediately after 23 years, I am repeating, the logical importance of 23. Why I have chosen this example has some numerical base. The First World War was in 1916. Immediately after just 23 years, Second World War started. It was in 1939. So gap was 23 years, and this particular year is 23. So it has some resemblance. That's why I have given this example. Now you might be knowing that every bad thing is followed by some good things. A positive always followed by negative. Sometimes two consecutive negatives comes or two consecutive positives comes, and two consecutive negatives are also positive. Minus is positive. So we must take it in good spirit. This day has its own importance. Many of our filmy stars, they have their important dates on today. See, Prithviraj Kapoor, Pyarelal means Lakshmikant Pyarelal, the Pyarelal of Lakshmikant Pyarelal, 1940. His birthday was on 3rd September 1940. Similarly, Prithviraj Kapoor, his birthday was on 3rd September 1906. Similarly, the popular actor Uttam Kumar ji was also born on 3rd September, somewhere 1926. Coming to present legends, Shakti Kapoor ji, he also born on 3rd of September 1952. And yes, youngster Vivek Oberoi, again 3rd September 1976. So these are some of the good footprints as far as this date is concerned. As usual, you might be knowing that I'm not fond of music. I'm not expert of music. I don't know ABC of the music. Just 2-3 years back, I got this hobby at this later part of my life. When I'm in 60s, who knows how and why I have switched over to music. It was in COVID. I enjoyed the strength of music. Basically, as very well said in my couple of past lives, as well as on my YouTube channel, you will find that basically I am a scientist, believe in science, but after 40 years of active life in science and scientific field, only this last 2 3 years I discover that music is also a very big science, and not a science, rather it is the force that drives the science. Music and science, one cannot separate. They are very closely linked together. As a professor, which I am right now, if somebody asks, what is the exact definition of music? Most of us knows the music, but as far as text definition of the music is concerned, some of us don't know it exactly. So if I narrate it exactly, what is the music? I can say it is an art, not a simple art. It is an art of sound. So when it is an art of sound, it is very clear to speak what it is. Because sound and light, these are the two biggest science in the world, on the globe. Science of voice or science of sound and light, they are the two pillars of the science on this globe. So when you call music is a art of sound, it automatically proves that music is a science, biggest science. So let me complete the definition. It is an art of sound, compiled, expressed, following particular emotion, ideas, and in significant form. So it is a very complicated science, I can say. It is an art of sound which is to be properly expressed as per mood, as per need, in a significant form. So it is most difficult and complicated science. So music and science is very closely related. And this is the theme of my music channel that I have made on the YouTube. It is known as Dr. Murari underscore Barodara, or you can call music dot Murari. I have refined the YouTube handle. So please visit this site and see the seed with which I started this particular channel. Again repeating, you cannot separate music and science. And being a scientist, I could not get separated, so I joined this music. I love it, though I don't have time. Time constant is there. Hardly I can give 1 hour or so per day, that too at some frequent gaps. But still I enjoy. Music has significant benefits. And there are examples in the world where I can prove that the biggest scientists, some of the biggest scientists in the world, their best hobby was music. And with that music only, they could perform in excellent way to get a label of scientist, which is called a Nobel scientist. The driving force behind the success of those great scientists was the music only. I will tell you 3 names or 4 names at the last part of my this particular live program, but one I will share with you in advance. Albert Einstein, tell me the name of scientist who is bigger than him. No, he's the superstar of the universe. He's the best scientist of the universe, Albert Einstein. And Einstein was a big fond of music. Per day, music was his hobby. And it was the music with which he could emerge as a scientist. Sorry. This way, I like to say in this particular live, the connectivity, the connectiveness between the music and science. Though it's a music channel, I must sing a song, but in this particular live, I will avoid to sing the song, just give you a professor kind of, you can say, speech to you people who are engaged on YouTube. Please do not take it simply as a song or singing or just relaxing. It has very depthful science in it. The only thing is that you have to realize it, you have to recognize it, reconcile it, repeat it, and respect it. This is what music in past, present, and in coming generation also. Its form changes. It has, I told you, it is wave. Every sound has wave. Only waves are changing. It could be peak, sharp wave. It could be flat wave. It could be straight wave. So generation to generation, the intensity of the wave is changing. The current generation have fast music, so it's a sharp wave. The older generation was having a smoother wave. And when these waves finish, your life finish. When this wave finish, your life also finishes. How the wave finishes? When this wave is finishes means this wave is straight line, neither going up nor going out. And see your heart. Your heart is the best music lover. It gives you beats at every second. Until it gives you peaks, you are alive. The moment it stops the music, you are dead. Your music line is straight line. There's no peak, positive or negative. So this way you can consider what is the importance of music in life. It is enormous benefits. I can give you hundreds of serial numbers, number wise benefits. Benefit number one, benefit number two, how music care the humanity, humans, nature, environment, ecology, animals, whole climate, and whole life on the globe. Not only Earth, even maybe on some other globes, we are reaching towards them. We are marching towards the moon now, isn't? And who knows that one day, after some centuries or thousands of years, people and music will be there on the moon itself. So we have to understand the concept of music and its connectivity with this science. Now let me come. What are the benefits? Number one, it can help to do exercise of daily life in a better way. You can check it, test it. If there is some music in the background, whatever exercise you are doing, you can do it in a better way. Proven fact, no one can deny. Number two, good music beats keeps your heart healthy to perform nicely. If you are having good music beats, your heart feels happy and performs better. It is proven fact with scientific data and publication and research papers also. Whatever I am talking you, point one by one, they are not just a theoretical description. I have read the research papers of individual, analyzed it, read it many times, and then came out with this, what I am sharing with you. The number three is music can be a great input for vegetation and plants and trees also. It is proven. Whenever there is a good music surround, plant gets very nicely grow. They feels happy. Their leaves twinkles like anything. They creates more shade, more temperature reduction. They give you better soil moisture. They give you beauty, beautiful architecture. They looks nice, green. They can give you good feel to your eyes, whosoever pass from there. So with music, the overall architecture of trees and vegetation gets improved. It is proven fact, scientifically proven and published. Number four, people are seeing others with anxiety, with negativity. मेरे को इससे जलन हो रही है, मेरे को इससे लड़ाई हो रही है, मैं इससे, वो अच्छा है, मैं बुरा हूँ, I feel inferior, he is superior, he is selected for some higher post, I am capable but I am not selected. Such kind of things human beings में आता है, frustration होता है, naturally. It's a rule of the nature. The person who deserves often do not get the opportunity. A performer who is a better performer, he is performing, but behind the curtain, there is a stage of performance where some dummy performers are there. They are performing on the main stage, and the actual performer is performing very nicely, but it is behind the curtain. Public could not see that who is performing. So performers are performing behind the screen, and poor performers who are good managers, diplomats, they are performing on the screen and people are appreciating them. Oh, very nice performance. So it is unfortunate part for the whole world that the stage does not have good performers. I'm repeating, the stage does not have good performers, or alternatively, good performers do not have a stage to perform, while non-performers are there on the stage. So stage is occupied by the non-performers. Or you can say the people who are performing on the stage are not capable to perform. So this is the situation, how to move ahead in this world. So this all creates frustration sometimes. Why it is like that? I am the performer, but I am not being recognized. And these bloody people who are not doing anything and they are taking your words and your credits and enjoying the life. So it creates some kind of frustration. Music, I found such a nice thing. It can reduce your frustration to a great extent. This is my own experience. So I can give you that music is a very best science to reduce your level of frustration, and you can conserve your energy for some other positive task or thinking. Louder music sometimes is disliked, but in Western countries, most of the people adopt louder music, fast music. What is the reason? In India or in Indian music, we generally criticize fast music is not good, louder music is not good. But some logic is there. What happens because of some logical correctness. In Western, there is a habit of taking the drinks. Drink. It's not a good thing in India, but in colder parts, it used to be a common thing. You have to drink wine. So, how to drink very fast? If you drink wine very fast, it is better. As compared to if drink slowly, it will give you more loss to your intestine and inner part. So they started to have a hard music, louder music. Don't think that I am telling you just at my own. I have read everything on the literature. The louder music helps you to drink fast. So it is a helpful attribute for your health, even though you are drinking and you are in a place where it is required, Western countries. So it is another plus point of the music, I tell you. Now, music is a best communication without need of any language. You can convert your expressions towards other with this music, even though you may not be knowing the language of her or him. Even the babies, which are only 2 days, 3 days, or 1 month old, you can communicate with them by using the music. So music is the best way to communicate with the others. Next benefit, music can help person with severe injury, brain hemorrhage. It is very well accepted throughout the world. In hospitals, if you have some brain injury or some heavy injury, small music can give you relaxation there, and it can heal very better, faster, without medicine. So music has its importance there. You have thousands of stress in you from n number of corners. If you sing for 2 minutes, I think at least 10 to 20% reduction in the stress can be possible. Your stress can be down simply by listening or singing few musical lines. Even babies inside the womb, before born, if mother, a pregnant lady, listens music, her baby also listens the music and get the knowledge inside. अभिमन्यु का एग्जाम्पल आपके सामने है. अभिमन्यु ने गर्भ के अंदर ही जो कुछ उसने सुना उसको ग्रेस्प किया और चक्रव्यूह को तोड़ने का एक ट्रिमेंडस नॉलेज, विजडम, इंफॉर्मेशन उसने गेन की, जस्ट बिकॉज बाय लिसनिंग व्हाट इज बीइंग टॉट टू हर मदर और शेयर्ड विथ हिज मदर. So such a great thing it is to communicate. It can calm your anxiety. It can help to recover in hospital very fast. I'm again coming to a very hard. If you are a drummer in music, if you beat the drums, it is, in psychology, I have read a chapter of psychology in one research journal, because my interest is to read many fields. So in one journal it is mentioned that a study confirms that if a person is using drum to beat the drum, he is the best problem solver. This experiment was done to prove that a person who is beating the drum constantly during music parties is proved to be a best problem solver in life. So how it happens? Just because of music. Music has magic inside. You have to realize it. And if you realize it timely, you will enjoy it magnificently. Else, no issue. It remains. It is a universal birth for humankind. It can help you in many ways. If you are studying, the young childs or students who are studying, if you put small light music, your memory can improve. You can understand very well. Even if you are not having sleeping in the night, make a dim light, put a small music, silent music, you will get dream. You will get, very nicely you can sleep with cool and calm. So it is like that. Music has very good connectivity with science and human beings. So please, friends, forget the singing and style. Okay, I cannot sing well, but even I can talk well. No? That's why I'm still continuing with my music channel. Please visit my music channel. If you find any worth in it, please visit, listen, and comment. It will give me a sense of satisfaction. Thanks in advance for helping me. Most of you have visited, and I'm getting, I'm getting good number of subscriber also. But I am not behind the subscriber. I don't need it. If somebody really want, he's welcome. I will honor, thanks him. If somebody don't want, please don't subscribe. I don't want some kind of subscriber which is for the name of subscriber. If you have some connectivity with my sense of music or my purpose of the channel, you are welcome, and I will be feeling very gratified. Else, please, I don't want those kind of subscriber. And I am not having any idea or any plan to get some monetize or YouTube. Nothing. It's just for my own satisfaction. Whatever I need original subscriber only. That's all. Thank you very much, friends. And as I told you at the last part, I will share some of the example of the scientists, which are the big scientists and become the big musician also. As I told you, Albert Einstein, there can never be better example than them. Then Francis Arnold, he was also a very famous scientist. Arnold, known for his theories. He was fond of music, and he has written in his biography that it is music which promoted me to do science and to think and generate some new conceptualizations. So these are the two great examples. Coming to India, yes, it is not on record, but one name I could find, that is a रघु दीक्षित. शायद मैंने भी इसका नाम कभी सुना नहीं था इनका पहले. फर्स्ट टाइम सुना मैंने रघु दीक्षित. इज ए वेरी फेमस microbiologist located in some western country, and he was fond of music. He was a very popular scientist, but he could not leave the habit of music. Ultimately, after 15 years, he came out with his music output as an album, and it was very well recognized by the Indian film industry. I'm not recalling the exact name, बट यश चोपड़ा साहब, जो इंडियन फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के स्टार हैं, यश चोपड़ा साहब ने उनको डिटेक्ट किया, इन साइंटिस्ट महोदय को, रघु दीक्षित जी को, और उनको लेकर के उन्होंने शायद एक मूवी कोई प्लान की थी, मुझसे फ्रेंडशिप करोगे, it's a new generation kind of thing. But that scientist ultimately came to that line and started to give his contribution beside the science. And not for getting some, money or some monetary benefit, but just to maintain his tempo to do good kind of research. Music was just as a, accelerator to boost the science mind. Is it? And most recently, last example I would like to share with you is one girl, Geetanjali Rao, very young. Her birthday was on 19th of November 2005. You can imagine how young she is. That girl has been given a global award, Global Kid of the Year 2020. It was a COVID. And she has been awarded Global Kid of the Year 2020. And you may be surprised, he's fond of music, and he's a fond of STEM. STEM means science, technology, engineering. She has basic inclination towards science, technology, engineering. She's a scientist working towards science, but she's a music lover, and she did excellent performances. On the basis of that, she was declared the Global Kid of the Year 2020. And lastly, most of you might have listened the Forbes magazine, so biggest magazine of the world, जिसका नाम फॉर्ब में आ गया, फॉर्ब्स मैगजीन में. He is a not less than Nobel Prize winner, something like that, not equal to, but फॉर्ब मैगजीन अपने आप में मायने रखती है. तो जो टॉप फोर्ब्स 30 हैं, फोर्ब्स 30 of 30 years or less age. There is a category in Forbes 30 of 30 years or less. Geetanjali Rao got that position. She is one among Forbes 30 of 30 years less. So this scientist, great scientist, working on a very good position. Again, not in India, in some Western countries, but she never forgotten the musical science, and the particularly Indian classical music. She's more inclined towards that. And one example I am giving you. So this is a great, way to give weightage for the music. दोस्तों, आज सिर्फ इतना ही बात करना चाहूँगा। कहने को तो बहुत कुछ है, और मैं सोचता हूँ कभी कि डेली डेली लाइव करूँ, बट पॉसिबल नहीं है till I am working. But I always research the music. I simply not sing or do some music. I always go to the depth. What is the particular song है तो उसमें क्या है? Why it is like that? What are the meaning of syntax of उसके वर्ड्स का मीनिंग क्या है? कहाँ ये सोसाइटी से ज्वाइन होता है? कहाँ साइंस से जुड़ता है ये? और किस तरह जुड़ता है? और इसका हम क्या पॉजिटिव बेनिफिट निकाल सकते हैं? You know, I have to do research. Research is nothing. It is a search. You search in search. Something has already been searched. You again search of search. It is a research. So that kind of thing I used to do. थैंक यू दोस्तों, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। पता नहीं ये लाइव आपको पसंद आएगा या नहीं आएगा, बट मेरे को मौका मिला तो मैंने इस दिन में ये करने की कोशिश की। आज कोई गाना नहीं रख रहा हूँ लाइव पर। गाने के लिए आप मेरी यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, और मेरी आपसे प्रार्थना है कि जो लाइट माइंडेड पीपल हैं, जो मेरे से सहमत हैं, जो मेरे जैसा विचार रखते हैं, प्लीज़ अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में मेरी म्यूजिक चैनल को शेयर करिए और अच्छे सब्सक्राइबर दीजिए मेरे को, जो मेरे जैसे हों, जो साइंस और म्यूजिक और सम प्रैक्टिकल बातें कर सकें, थोड़ा टाइम अपना निकाल सकें। मुझे बहुत खुशी होगी। थैंक यू वेरी मच। गुड नाइट, टेक केयर, नमस्कार।